Hey guys, update Glad Beast build, and this is gonna pretty much be saying what the deck is for you new players. So like my deck choices and why they're good. So let's just get started. To Laquari, you don't run three. Three is more of like a dead draw, and like not a dead draw, but like you don't always want to have an 18 beater. He's just there. He's pretty much only there for the mirror matches and to be a 2100 beat stick pretty much. And if you run three, you'd clog up too much, so that's why you only run two. One best, sorry. If you could run two, you'd run two. But pretty much it's a staple. It's your Gyzaris play, and a lot of decks you should go Gyzaris. Double Quest. Quest is amazing. Um, is like the gadget that's your +1. You should always run two if you're even in Prisma Glads this format and in this format because like you tag out into this instant +1 from your graveyard. Let's say you got say Best Star in the grave. You add it to your hand, and that's a +1, and then you go Gyzaris next turn. Or you can go Chariot and then set, and then you can get your pluses, and he can give you a loop with Chariot, so that's why you should always run two of him. Double Darius. It depends on what build you are. This format you should run all the GBs you can since Rescue Cat is gone, so we don't run Sam Knight anymore. So, two Darius is amazing this format. He can bring back your Laquari request and you can start beating down. Or you could go Prisma combo, which is use Prisma, ditch Bestie, test Tiger, Prisma into this to bring back Bestie, contact into Gyzaris, and that'll start your pluses up, which is really good. And like, he's just there to be good. I suggest running one or two, and right now in this format you'd run one hop. So, depending on the format, this format you only want to run one because there's actually mirror matches, but in former formats you might want to run two, maybe even three. But this format you just want one since there's a lot of mirror matches this format, and like Hop is just there to go pop. Against Lightsworn, pop 24 defense. They have to take a lot of time, but only use this when you want to go defensive. When you want to go aggressive, you go Laquari. But Hop's still there. Retiari, I find him a staple. He gets under bottomless. What else does he do? Get under bottomless. And if they want to waste a Solemn Warning on it, go ahead. But when you tag out into him, remove their card. It's so good. You can remove Dark Souls and crap you don't like with this, so that's why it's good to run. Murmelo, instant +1. He pops a monster. You tag out into him, you destroy their monster, but you try not to get this destroyed because if when he's destroyed, you lose the option of destroying cards. And I wouldn't suggest running more than one because he can be a dead draw, and like you don't want Murmelo in your hand. Secutor, you don't have to run him. For skilled Glad Beast players, all skilled Glad Beast players should run this because he's a potential lockdown. Tag out into this, just attack their defense. You take damage, get Laquari and another GB, go into Herc. That's instant advantage. You win. But for new GB players, you shouldn't run this because if you screw up with this card, you lose. So I'm just saying. Double Prisma. This is if you're gonna run Prisma Glads. If you're not gonna run Prisma Glads, just run one. But if you're gonna run Prisma Glads, you gotta run two. Cause if you only run one, then you're gonna run Respite Glads, and this is a Prisma Glad build, so like Prisma's really good because it can set up combos with Darius. 3 Test Tiger. You can't run two, you can't run one, you have to run all three because he is a staple pretty much this format, depending on the format. You have to run three. I'm not even gonna question that. You have to run three. Spirit Reaper. Okay, so this is my new hot tech because he is a wall that it's another wall against Lightsworn. You attack directly, you get a +1 because you get discard a card in their hand. He can stay on the field. He's like the Wabaku that won't die unless it's like your opponent's gonna have to waste something like a smashing on this. and for you that you'll already be like waiting 2 or 3 turns with it on the field. So I find it better than swords because it's actually a monster, and it can give you more pluses. Staple $3. This format you gotta run $3. And plus it combos really good with Secutor and your GBs when they can't get over a monster's attack. So that's why you run $3. Oh wait, how many monsters do I run? Here, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 17 monsters. Only 17 monsters. Double MST. You don't have to run this. It's a good 1-for-1. I love 1-for-1s. It's better, and I don't like Trunade. I've never liked Trunade. Ask any of my friends. I hate it. It's garbage because sure you have to explode that turn or win the match, or you're gonna lose pretty much. In other words, because they get to set them all again, and then you're screwed. So I think double MST is way better because it's a 1-for-1 and you don't have to worry about the card again. So that's why I run 2 of these over Trunade. But if you're a new GB player, you might want to run Trunade. Reborn, Dark Hole, Staple. No questions asked. Cold Wave, Staple. You explode with this in GBs. When they Cold Wave, you're going to make their life a living hell. Okay. Proving Ground, amazing card. It's like additional monster, pretty much for you. Since you don't run a lot of monsters, you only run 17. Technically 14 since I don't count Test Tiger as a monster. But like, yeah, you only run 13 GBs and you need a way to get them. So that's it for spells. I run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. And Respite Glads, you're probably going to run like 12. Yeah, like 12 of these. 12 spells in Respite Glads. You're probably going to put in Smashing too. 2 Bottomless. Staple pretty much in my opinion. No question asked. 3D Prison. Okay, so in Glads, you have to take advantage of 1-for-1s or +1s because it's very important. To win, you have to, like, use the 1-for-1s. Gotta use dangerous, sometimes moves to win the match with GBs. And you have to get to know how to use the deck. So D-Prison helps because you can get rid of star cards. You can get rid of cards that just annoy you. You can like, it's just a good card. Best 1-for-1 in the game, in my opinion. 2 traps. You run 3 if you're running Oppression. I do not suggest running Oppression because you can get screwed out of it. I'm just saying, because my friend, I go Oppression, and then on my turn I go Trap Stun. He goes Solemn right when I was tagging out, and then I go Trap Stun my Oppression. He goes Solemn, and then I got screwed out of the game after that. I lost because of that. So like, don't run Oppression, but 2 Trap Stun's good this meta because you can go Cold Wave to this, and then you get game with GBs. 2 Chariot. You can run 3. I don't like 3. It clogs up your board. If you don't, since in this format you don't have a lot of GB monsters, so you shouldn't run it. Then run it at 3. 2's perfect. It gives you the right amount and tells you pretty much, I negate your crap and I'll get Eclipse to get it back to screw you over again. So Chariot's really good, and it can work in the damage check. You only run this in Prisma Glads, because it's just a potential like plus with the Prisma engine. So yeah. Torrential Mirror Force. Really good this format. People are starting to drop them, and I don't see why. People are dropping them, and I don't see why. Solemn, Staple. Solemn Warning. You can run 2. I only have 1, so I only run 1, but you can run 2. But if I probably had the second one, I still wouldn't run 2. I'd side deck the other one because I don't like to clog up my life points a lot because I lose a lot when I go Secutor combos, so I value my life. And 1-7 Tools of the Bandit, Staple. So that's it. I run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 traps. I run 41 cards in all. I like this deck a lot because you can get out of a lot of situations. So that's it, guys. Peace, subscribe, and deuces.